Hello, gang. Lovely to have you back to House of Games. I'm Richard Osman. 4 famous faces joining me all week, playing all sorts of ridiculous rounds. You know how it goes by now. And somebody on Friday walks away with the trophy, whether they like it or not. Our players this week are Iwan Thomas, Tessa Sanderson, Deirdre O'Kane.
Hello.
And Rayner. Hello. Hey, everybody. Jay, what a win yesterday.
I wear it lightly, though, don't you think?
Yeah, absolutely. No one would know.
Nobody would know.
Nobody would know.
It's all downhill.
It's all downhill for him. But Iwan, you were leading pretty much all the way through, and then Jay absolutely just beat you from the bend onwards, didn't he?
He had a strong finish, and I must say my geography is so poor, so I'm hoping I don't have any more questions geographical related. I started well and I faltered toward the end.
I love
it's my life story.
I love it. It's your life story, yeah. You've been a terrible failure, Iwan. Tessa, I'm going to show you the weekly leaderboards, because at the moment you're bottom of it. But that's OK, because you're the only person
I like that word, bottom of it. Oh, let's not say too often.
I say fourth. You are fourth, which is not too bad. It's just outside the medals. You're just outside the medals. And Jay, of course, is up the top. But we've got prizes to give away today as well. Shall we all take a look at the prizes? Yeah. Deirdre, what would you take home with you if you were to win today? We've got oven gloves, we've got a computer case, playing cards, cycle helmet and decanter. What could you take on tour with you?
What could I take on tour is exactly what I was thinking there.
You can't really take a decanter on tour, can you?
No. I think I'm going to take the oven gloves.
Oven gloves, yes. What kind of tour are you doing?
I mean, you know, I might find a joke for them.
Jazz hands.
Look where I was.
Yeah. Jay, you won a chopping board yesterday. Anything take your fancy there?
I am just curious about the decanter. Is that properly engraved with your face?
Yeah, it's nice, actually.
Oh, well, that's it then.
You going for that?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
What a house you're going to have by the end of this
nice
week.
with his chopping board.
Yeah, it would.
Yeah, it'd be lovely. Tessa, any of those prizes?
Yeah, I think I'd like that decanter so I can get drunk after this.
There we go.
It's got stuff in there.
Kids, be very careful with alcohol. Tessa Sanderson can do what she wants, OK, but you can't. Ewan, what would you go for?
Likewise, but I wouldn't wait for the drink. I'll have one right now.
Yeah. Have one.
No, I would go for the helmet so I could go down the scooter park with my boy Teddy.
Oh, yeah. Lovely.
He'd love that. I'd be a cool dad.
Clever way to get your son's name in there as well.
Yeah, he'd love that. My other two sons won't be so happy, but
what
Teddy,
are their names?
hello.
I forgot.
I've got Teddy, Dougie, and the latest addition is Bowie.
Teddy, Dougie and Bowie. Hello.
They're all E's at the end.
You went a bit rogue, didn't you, with the third one?
Yeah.
Thinking, come on, would you a Bowie?
A Bowie.
Surely, very nice. Listen, is your dad going to win today? Let's find out, shall we, as we play our first round, which is... Rhyme time. Fingers on buzzers, please, everybody. 2 questions at a time. The answers rhyme with each other. Here are your first 2. Monopoly square that instructs a player to move directly to prison, and ITV soap with a pub called the Woolpack. That is Ewan.
Pentonville, Emmerdale. Is it Pentonville?
This is incorrect, I'm afraid. Nice try. No one. I was looking for go to jail, Emmerdale.
Oh, sorry. Stupid me. Right.
Well, but Pentonville, there's a prison in Pentonville,
Yeah,
isn't
that's
there?
what I thought, yeah.
I see where you're going with that. Next 2. Gunpowder plot conspirator after whom Bonfire Night is often named, and singer who had a 1991 UK #1 hit with the one and only. Ewan.
Guy Fawkes, Chesney Hawkes.
Guy Fawkes, Chesney Hawkes. Simple as that. Next 2. What is this? And what is the title of this song? Ewan.
Toaster, Life is a Roller Coaster.
Toaster, Life is a Roller Coaster. Life is a Roller Coaster, Ronan Keating.
I had it a second behind you.
Sorry.
So annoying.
If Ronan Keating comes up, we give it to Deirdre.
Sorry.
You remember? We talked about this before.
Well, I'm having Tom Jones then, all right?
Yeah.
OK.
Next one. Who is this? And who is this? Yes, Deirdre.
Queen Victoria, Eva Longoria.
Yes. Said with someone who knew it was going to be fun to say.
I'm just so relieved that my buzzer is getting in ahead of these two. They're so fast.
Queen Victoria, Eva Longoria. Next 2. Teen drama that starred James Van Der Beek and Katie Holmes. 1964 Anthony Quinn film set in Crete with a famous dance scene. Jay.
Dawson's Creek and Zorba the Greek.
Good Venn diagram of knowledge there, Jay.
Very.
Dawson's Creek, Zorba the Greek. Next two. Explosive, invented by Alfred Nobel in 1867. And what is the title of this song? Jay.
Gelignite, and can you hear it in the air tonight?
You've got neither part correct. Oh, Ewan's gone for it.
Dynamite in the air tonight?
Dynamite in the air tonight. It is Dynamite in the Air Tonight by Phil Collins. Final question in this round. Handicraft similar to knitting in which textiles are created using a single hooked needle. And country that borders Canada and Mexico. Yes, Iwan.
Crochet. Ah.
I think you've done the hard bit there. Anybody else? Jay?
Crochet USA.
Crochet USA, we were looking for. It's the big one in the middle.
Yeah, I've heard of it.
That's the end of that round. Let's see our first leaderboard of the day. Tessa yet to get off the mark. Deirdre, you have 1. Jay, you've got 2. Iwan in the lead again, 3 points. Traditional fast start from Iwan Thomas. Our pairs game today is going to be password 1, 2, 3. Tessa, you get to choose your partner today. Who would you like to play with?
I love you, Iwan, but let me go with Jay.
She knows her business, Tessa, doesn't she? So, Iwan and Jay, if you could swap places, please. Welcome, Jay.
Thank you.
Perhaps they can help me a little bit.
What's password 1, 2, 3 then?
Oh, well, we'll find out, won't we? Tessa and Jay, Deirdre and Iwan, you are now going to guess the internet passwords of some famous celebrities, OK? The 4 celebrities whose passwords we're going to guess are Motsi Mabuse, Tracy Emin, Novak Djokovic or Sarah Lancashire. Now, Jay and Tessa, we start with you. Any of those people you know a lot about, because that would be helpful.
I know a bit about Tracy, a bit about Sarah Lancashire and Motsi. I know nothing about Novak Djokovic, but you may know.
Yeah, maybe a little bit about Djokovic. But
Should we go for Tracy?
Yeah,
let's go Tracy Emin. OK, we've got to guess her password, and we do that by answering the 2 hints to her password. OK, so if you answer both of these questions, you will get her password, and you'll have 3 guesses. What colour was the exterior of the tent in your installation Everyone I Have Ever Slept With, 1963 to 1995? And in which seaside town is TKE Studios, your gallery and workspace complex? If you give me the answers to both of those, you will get Tracy Emin's password.
Wow.
Well, I can tell you the answer to the seaside town, which is Margate. The tent was either blue or red.
Well,
I think
you get 3 guesses, so do you want to say blue Margate?
Blue Margate?
Blue Margate?
Yeah,
Let's do that.
go with that one.
So blue Margate, is that Tracy Emin's password? Got it in 1, Jay and Tessa. Very well done.
You've got me up in the mark.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think Jay did a lot of the heavy lifting there,
Blue
Tessa.
Margate.
But you both get the point. Deirdre and Iwan, whose password would you like to guess?
What do you want to go for?
Motsi or
Djokovic or Motsi. So, no, you ladies first. You choose. Which go with
Let's go with who has the most knowledge.
Before we get into
You know more
gender.
about Djokovic than I do about Motsi, probably.
OK, let's try Djokovic.
Yeah, we're going Novak?
Yeah.
Go on.
OK, so what is Novak Djokovic's password? It'll be the answers to these 2 hints. You won your first Grand Slam singles title at which tennis tournament? And your father, uncle and aunt were all professionals in which winter sport?
They're going to be, so that would be skiing or ice skating.
Skiing.
Or, it wouldn't be ski
skiing.
jump. I'd go skiing.
Skiing.
Downhill skiing, I would guess.
And you won your first Grand Slam title. Do we think that's
All right,
Wimbledon
so
or somewhere else?
No, I don't think Wimbledon was his first. He's won everything.
Right,
So it could be USA. He could have US Open. But it could be Wimbledon. I can't recall Wimbledon being his first. Although he has won it so many times now. So it could be.
I don't know.
Yeah, this is going to be a pure guess on both. Wimbledon skiing.
So we go Wimbledon skiing as our first guess.
OK,
Get
first
3
guess,
chances.
Wimbledon skiing.
OK, our first guess is Wimbledon skiing. Incorrect. You have 1 part correct.
Okay.
Oh, but I'm going to say we've got the skiing correct.
Agreed.
Right.
OK, so let's go US skiing.
US skiing.
Do you want to say US Open skiing?
US Open and skiing,
US Open
yeah.
skiing.
OK, US Open skiing is our second guess. Is that Novak's password?
Oh,
It is not, but you still have 1 part correct.
So it's either Australia or...
I don't think...
Or what are the other tennis?
Australia and France, isn't it? The two. Australian and French.
Australia. Australia skiing.
OK, Australia skiing, then, yeah.
OK, Australian Open skiing we're going to go
French
for?
skiing it is. It's French skiing. I've changed my mind.
French Open, Roland Garros?
French
That's
skiing.
clay. No, he's not a clay man. That's Nadal's a clay man.
This is torture. This is a form of torture.
Australian Open. That's a long password to spell out.
Deirdre, can we use that for our trailer?
You can, yeah. Make it your own. French skiing.
You think French Open?
I haven't a clue.
That's on clay, and I don't.
I'm going to give it to you.
Australian Open.
Australia or France?
So Australian Open. Should we go Australian Open?
Let's go Australian
skiing?
Open, please.
Australian Open
skiing.
Australian Open skiing. Is that Novak Djokovic's password? It is. Very well done. Well worked out.
Well done.
You're absolutely right, because he's not a clay court
He's not a clay man.
specialist.
Nadal's
Australia was absolutely right. Jay and Tessa, would you like to guess Motsi Mabusi's password or Sarah Lancashire?
Hang on 1 second. Which of these do you really want?
No comment.
No, you help yourself.
Motsi?
Yeah, let's do Motsi.
Yeah, Motsi?
Yeah. Motsi.
So Motsi Mabusi's password, what is it? It'll be the answer to these two hints. And they are... What relation is Oti Mabusi to you? And in which year did you first appear as a judge on Strictly Come Dancing?
That's hard
So
thinking.
it's
Well,
sister.
Right. And she came at about 4 years ago, 5 years ago.
I'm going to say 2020. That's 4 years ago.
Sister 2020?
Sister 2020? Should we try that as our first guess?
Yeah.
Sister 2020.
OK, let's try that.
Sister 2020, is that correct?
Oh!
You have one part correct, though.
OK,
Well,
so
we know
it's sister,
Yeah.
the first one. What relationship was it? So it must be
It's either 2019 or 21.
21.
OK.
Let's go for Sister
We're
21.
going to go Sister 21, knowing that we've got Sister 19 in our back pocket.
Yeah.
OK, Sister 2021, what do you think at home? Is that correct?
Oh,
Right.
Still,
be earlier.
still one part
it's got to be
correct.
earlier then. 19.
19?
2019.
We're going to Sister 2019. What do you think
Sister
at home?
2019.
What year would you go for? We're going to go for Sister 2019 here. Is that Motsi's password? It is. Well done.
Boom!
Do you know what? Perfect
be
tactics
one.
from the two of you as well there. You knew you had 3 guesses and you used them. Deirdre and Iwan, Sarah Lancashire's password for you. Your father, Geoffrey, was a writer on which long-running TV soap?
Oh, gosh.
And what is the police rank of your Happy Valley character, Catherine Kaywood?
She was Corrie, wasn't she?
She was started in Corrie.
Surely her dad didn't write Corrie. So what do you think it could be?
Well, I mean,
father,
what long-running soap, so it's Emmerdale or it's Corrie or it's
Or EastEnders, but
EastEnders.
I don't... Or maybe.
And then what is the police rank of her Happy Valley character? Well, she's
Constable?
detective inspector.
Or high up? This is a tough one.
It's a tough
East and...
No, I don't think it would be EastEnders.
Oh, do you not? OK,
no.
Coronation Street?
She's from up north, isn't she?
Yeah.
So she would be... I'm assuming her father's a northerner, and she would have been brought up not in London.
OK.
So it doesn't mean he can't write for EastEnders. But I'm just saying, I would go Emmerdale.
Although not over my dead body.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, we get a couple of goals.
A northerner, right for
Emmerdale.
EastEnders.
Yes. And with the
Inspector?
rank... Yes.
Yeah, Emmerdale Inspector.
Yeah.
That's we got 3 guesses. So we're going to go for Emmerdale Inspector. Incorrect. You have neither part correct.
OK.
Which is
Right.
useful in its own way.
Sergeant.
OK.
I'm not good with police ranks.
Now, Emmerdale, what do you want to do about that?
Well, it's either EastEnders, Coronation Street, Emmerdale, or Hollyoaks.
I'm tempted.
It could be Hollyoaks. But what do you think? EastEnders?
Well, you said her father's northern.
What? No,
I think Coronation Street.
OK.
Coronation... What did you say?
Street,
So
Sergeant.
Coronation Street Sergeant, you're saying. What do you think at home? That's your second guess. Coronation Street Sergeant. Is that Sarah Lancashire's password? Is absolutely right.
Amazing.
How about that? He wrote in the 60s, long before she
Long.
joined. That's the end of the round. So Ewan and Jay, if you will swap back again, please.
That's good.
Some good teamwork from both teams there.
Welcome back, darling.
Thank you, sweetheart.
Have you missed me?
Let's take a look at the leaderboards. Tessa has got 2, Deirdre has got 3, Jay has got 4, Ewan still in the lead with 5. It's exactly like the last show so far.
Let it go, Ewan.
He does it for me every time.
Yeah, that lead all the way through. Our round 3 today is going to be... There's a cat on my keyboard. Fingers on buzzers, please. I'm going to show you a series of clues. Something connects them. So you just have to buzz in when you know what connects these words. Unfortunately, one of our question writers has a cat, and that cat has ruined all of the clues. The cat today is Luna, and Luna, oh, Luna, she's ruined all the clues. OK, but they will become simpler and simpler as the round goes on. But what connects these clues, please, all ruined by Luna? We'll clear them up as we go along. Yes, Iwan.
They're all parts of a chess set.
They're all chess pieces?
Chess pieces,
yeah. They are. Absolutely. Knight, pawn and queen. What connects these three, please? I find this round so hard. Yes, Jay.
They're all positions in football.
Is incorrect, I'm afraid. Tessa.
Netball positions.
All positions in netball? Absolutely, Tessa. They're netball positions. Next one. What connects these, please? Tessa.
Names of tennis players.
It is not tennis players, I'm afraid. Certainly one of them is. Iwan.
They're all British singers?
Incorrect, I'm afraid. Anybody? Jay.
They're all called Emma.
They're all famous Emmas.
Very good.
Emma Watson, Emma Bunton, Emma Raducanu.
Oh, well done.
Next one. What connects these? Ruined by Luna. Yes, that is Jay.
All types of bean.
Oh,
Yes,
types of
well
bean.
done.
Very good.
Oh, you have to get that, Jay. It is. They are all beans. Kidney, green, cannellini. Next three. Oh, Luna has made an absolute mess of this round. This would be so simple if it wasn't for that cat. Yes, Deirdre.
Magic?
Yeah, things magicians say. Absolutely. Abracadabra, hocus pocus, open sesame, magic terms. Final question in this round. Yes, Jay.
All parts of the eye.
Parts of the eye, cornea, retina, and iris. Well done. I love the fact that all five of us waited till all three of those words were just there before everyone went for the buzzer at the same time. Thank you, Luna, for ruining that round for us. Let's take a look at the leaderboards at the end of it. Tessa has 3 points, Deirdre has 4, Iwan 6. Jay has got into the lead there, 7 points. Once again, he's doing it. Our next round on Tuesday's House of Games is... I'm terrible at dating. If you'll take your tablets out, please, everybody. I'm going to give you some events from history, and you have to tell me what year you think they happened in, and whoever is closest will get a point. Here's your first one. See if you can beat everyone in the studio at home on this. Everyone's favourite round. The adventurer and libertine Giacomo Casanova is born in Venice. In what year was that, please? When was Casanova born? That'd be a nice place to be born, Venice, wouldn't it? It's so gorgeous. But when was it?
Got anything? I have no idea.
No. I think you're among friends, Tessa, if you have no idea here. Just pick any year from history. What do you think at home? Giacomo Casanova, when was he born? OK, everyone is in. Iwan, any clues here?
Yeah, I was going to go like 1912. I've gone earlier than that. I've gone 1892.
1892, says Iwan. It sounds like a year to me.
It's a good year.
Tessa,
I'm way ahead.
What have you said?
I think 1753.
1753? That doesn't sound crazy to me.
Casanova, born in Venice, 1753.
Deirdre, what are you saying?
Pretty
Well,
early.
I'm not far off you.
You've gone less than me.
1703.
I just put the 3 in for the crack, just to...
Exactly. Jay, what are you saying?
I don't know. I'm just visualising David Tennant in lovely outfits in the Casanova series, and I've gone for 1730.
Oh, OK.
1730.
So we're pretty close.
So
way out.
it doesn't look great, does it, Ewan?
It doesn't look good for me.
I bet you've got, if ever you've got it.
Do you know what? I'll take that bet.
Yeah.
Come on.
So we've got 3 in the 18th century, we've got 1 in the 19th century. What do you think at home? In what year was Casanova born? 1725.
Well done.
Point to Jay. Well done, Jay.
Oh, Jay, I was just going to run around the block in case I got this.
Very, very close, the 3 of you. Well done at home if you've got 1725 or close to that. Next year we're looking for... The word OK first appears in print.
Oh, that's lovely.
Ah.
OK.
He's a journalist.
Ooh.
Yeah, but I don't
He's been
think...
writing it for years.
Yeah, but
Yeah, but I wasn't the first.
He wasn't the first, so yeah. If he was the first person to say it, then yes.
OK.
You want a specific year, don't you? Not a decade.
Yes, please. Yes, please, Deirdre. I mean, listen, you play by your own rules if you want, but it won't get you points.
Yeah.
That's the problem. Oh. What do we think at home?
Oh, dear.
I know famously no one knows where OK comes from, which is weird. It's such a... Around the world, everyone knows OK, but there's no definitive answer as to where it derives. OK, everyone is in. Tessa, what are you saying? When do you think the word OK first appeared
Well, I've
in
got
print?
really, really early years, and I've put 1903.
Yeah, I think that sounds reasonable. Deirdre, what are you saying?
I think I've gone way too late.
1952, says Deirdre. Jay, what are you thinking?
I'm sure I'm absolutely wrong on this, but some of these things appear in print earlier than you think, so I've gone 1820.
Wow.
1820, says Jay.
Yes, because it's been
And
around
Ewan?
a long
Once
time.
again,
OK,
no
hasn't
idea.
it? Yeah.
So I just went for the year I was born, 74. 1974.
I mean...
Because that's OK with me.
That's OK with you. I was born in 70. I feel like OK was around.
But was it written in that way, or was it OK-A-Y? I don't...
print.
Yeah.
Print, or say.
Listen, we have a difference of opinion here. What do you think at home on this one? When did the word OK first appear in print?
Wow.
1839. Jay gets another point.
This is too much.
I'll tell you what, shall us three just go home?
Yeah, exactly.
It's one of those weird things that because print became so popular, things that we assume are very modern actually have a long, long history.
Yeah, first appeared in the Boston Morning Post, and it was sort of a joke. It was a misspelling of all correct, O-R-L. Correct, but that's not where OK comes from. They believe it existed before that. But that's the first time it appeared in print.
OK.
Final year in this round. The yellow and red card system for football referees is introduced at the FIFA World Cup. When was that?
Oh.
You're all right, Deirdre.
As I said, torture.
World Cup.
I have to think about that.
When did they bring that in?
Think of them always having been there, don't you?
Yeah.
Yellow and red cards. We'll be doing this show in 40 years' time, and it'll be when was VAR first introduced?
Wild guess.
Wild guess as well.
OK, everyone's in. Deirdre, what are you saying on this one?
I'm utterly clueless. So I've just gone, I think, for 1955.
1955. Doesn't sound unreasonable to me. Jay?
Well, I know it's a World Cup year, which I thought I'd go for. 1970.
1970, says Jay.
Yeah.
Ewan?
I was very close, but actually I thought 72 was a World Cup year, it being every 4 years, so I've gone 72, so...
72, says Ewan. And Tessa?
I couldn't remember the World Cup year then, but I knew it was 1970-something.
OK, 79. So we're in...
I've gone for 79, but...
We've got 3 answers in the 70s and 1 in the 50s. In what year was the yellow and red card system introduced? Jay, Rayner, very well done.
Very good.
Very well done.
Guesswork.
Normally, if you bang on, I'd give 2 points, but because it had to be a World Cup year, I think I'm just going to give you 1 point.
Yeah.
There's only about 5 years it could be.
Yeah.
You understand?
I understand.
Well done.
Listen, if you were on 0, I'd give you 2 points, but you're not on 0. Very well done at home if you guessed that as well. It was the Mexico World Cup was the first World Cup they had them in. It's the end of the round. Let's take a look at the leaderboards.
Well done.
Jay was our champion yesterday, and he's in pretty good shape today as well. Tessa with 3, Deirdre 4, Ewan 6, Jay with 10. 4-point lead, and he's pretty good at the final round as well. Let's play it, shall we? It is, of course. Answer smash. Fingers on buzzers, everybody, please. You're right, Deirdre.
That went very quickly. This
I know, right?
Right answer smash. I
That's
can't
amazing.
believe it.
People are only halfway through their tea. Point for a correct answer, point off for an incorrect answer. Your first category is... kitchen items. Those will be the pictures. Which actor who stars in Shaun of the Dead and Hot Fuzz plays Benji Dunn in the Mission Impossible films? Yes, that's Jay.
Simon Pegg Slicer.
Simon Pegg Slicer. Ewan thought you had you there, but it was Jay. Simon Pegg Slicer. Simon Pegg Slicer. Next one. What is the basic monetary unit of India, Pakistan and Nepal? That's Jay.
Rupeela.
Rupeela. It is rupee, and a peeler is a rupeela. Next one. The theme tune to which 1967 James Bond film was sung by Nancy Sinatra? No one. Let's take a look. Did you get this at home? You only live twice cube tray. You only live twice an ice cube tray. It's really hard to say as well. I tell you, you're lucky not to buzz in on that one.
Blessed.
Yeah, hashtag blessed.
Blessed.
Yeah. Next category. Sports commentators will be the pictures. Which song by Johnny Cash is about a man seeking revenge on his father for giving him a girl's name? Yes, Deirdre.
A boy named Sue Barker.
It is a boy named Sue Barker. Well done. Boy named Sue. Sue Barker becomes a boy named Sue Barker. Next clue, next commentator. Which American sitcom ran from 1972 to 1983 and followed army hospital staff during the Korean War? Ewan.
Smash, Lee, Roberts, Ashley. What's his name? Ash.
It's not, I'm afraid it's not Ashley Roberts. She was in the Pussycat Dolls.
Roberts.
We were looking for Mashley Williams.
Ashley Williams.
It is Ashley Williams. And Mashley Williams. Next clue, next picture. Nora Ephron won a Best Original Screenplay BAFTA in 1990 for which rom-com starring Billy Crystal and Meg Ryan? Yes, Ewan.
Sally McCoist. What was it? Oh.
I'm going to time you out and let Deirdre get in. Oh, Jay beat Deirdre to the buzzer.
Oh, Jay, how could you?
When Harry met Sally McCoist.
Yes, when Harry met Sally McCoist. When Harry met Sally and Addie McCoist.
And I thought I was smashing
Sorry,
away here.
Deirdre. Any more?
Oh, you lose points in this round as well, don't you?
Yeah, you lose a point there. Ewan, let's take a look at our leaderboard. We know who's won today. Second show in a row, Jay Rayner is our champion. 13 points. Well played, Jay. Second prize as well. What would you like?
I'm going to go for the gorgeous decanter.
The beautiful decanter. To go with his chopping board, Jay Rayner wins the House Against decanter. Our weekly leaderboard also looks good news for Jay. He's up there with 8 points up the top there. Well played, Jay. Unlucky, everyone. We catch him. We'll get him.
I forgot on that last round, you lose points as well.
Yeah, you do.
You need to keep them.
But you don't, though, because that's how you win in life, right?
You have to
You've got to go for it.
Risk
you
reward.
got to risk it. See you all here, same time, same place tomorrow. Look forward to it ever so much. Look forward to seeing you as well on the House of Games.
Flat Coke?
Yeah, it's flat Coke.
It's nice, though, right?
Flat Coke?
No.
Oh, the decanter.
The decanter.